Welcome, everyone. We're going to talk about pre-workouts tonight. I'm a big fan of pre-workouts, and I like workouts with a lot of stimulants in them because if you're going to work out, you might as well get something out of it. Tonight, we're going to talk about El Jefe the Boss. This is by ASC Supplements. And first of all, what we always do is we talk about what's on the label. So let's look at the label. First of all, on the label, labels are only labels. They're not good for anything. They're just labels, but we have to look at them anyway. First, what you see is it's labeled for 1 scoops or 2 scoops. We're not going to worry about the 1 scoop. We're going to go with the 2 scoops because everybody wants the max. So, citrulline malate, 7 grams. That's more than a clinical dose. A clinical dose is about 6. So that's really maxed out. Beta alanine, 4 grams. Also maxed out. Beta alanine is going to give you that tingle, that little pins and needles effect on your neck and on your face. You're going to feel like you're scratching your face off when you're doing this. Both of those are for fatigue. They help you to survive with fatigue. And this stuff is really, really good for that. When it comes down to the betaine and hydrous, betaine is one of those things for giving you maximum pumps. So you're getting out there and you're really building up the pumps and the muscles are getting bigger. Taurine is actually a little bit of a stimulant, but it's also in here under the performance and pump. Arginine builds up to NO2. NO2 is going to be able to drain off all of the bad things like the lactic acid and the other things that build up in your muscles. So that's what the arginine is there for NO2. And then we get into the Jefe stim matrix. People, if you want stimulants, you got stimulants here. Take a look. You've got caffeine anhydrous. Caffeine anhydrous is 100% caffeine. And this is proprietary label. We don't know exactly how much, but it's got a lot. Theobromine, also caffeine by another name. Look a little further. Dicaffeine maleate. That's another caffeine. So this has got caffeine, caffeine, and caffeine. Urea gerenesis. I don't know what urea gerenesis is, but let me tell you, people, I took this at 8 p.m. I went and worked out. I ended up thinking I totally metabolized this stuff at 4 a.m. I am still wide awake. That's what's in El Jefe. This stuff is amazing. But again, this is only the label, and labels are nothing but junk. So let's talk about how it really behaves in the gym. First of all, the taste. This is orange creamsicle. It's okay. I've had worse. I've had better. If you're interested in the taste, you're not supposed to be doing pre-workouts. Choke it down. Get it down. It's not about the taste. It's about what it does for you. This stuff did not elevate my mood. It did not make me angry. What this made me focused and motivated. More than anything else. It hits you really hard during that first couple minutes. What you end up with is again, your whole face starts going red and it tingles to where you want to scratch your face off until you get those weights in your hand the first time. That disappears the moment you really start pushing, though. There's another brand called God of the Gym. This should really be God of the Gym. This stuff is amazing. When you get in there and you see weights, all you want to do is move them from one side to the other and then move them back because you know you can do it. This stuff gives you amazing pumps. On this stuff, on the glute or hip raiser machine, I did 190 pounds for the first time, personal record. I weigh 170. I did 190 on this stuff. Just amazing. So with regard to the feeling that you get, it's there for the entire workout. I don't care if you work out an hour, 2 hours, it stays there. It stays with you the entire time. So one way or another, you're going to be good for the entire workout. With regard to after the workout, this stuff, again, oh man, it stays with you. I really thought I had metabolized it all out of my system. I worked for an hour and a half or 90 minutes thinking it was all gone. Not all gone. I was still 2 hours later, I'm still having chills. It has alpha yo in it. Not everybody's sensitive to alpha yo. I'm one of the people sensitive to alpha yo. And it gives me chills multiple times after doing this stuff hours after my workout is over. And again, I was still up, no questions asked, 4 a.m. trying to go to sleep, completely wide awake, no effort at all trying to get to sleep. So this is definitely one of the workouts that is in my top 5. The only thing that is missing is DMAA, dimethylamylamine. Sadly, dimethylamylamine, well, FDA decided it was going to be banned. So what did they do? They put in the urea genesis. I think the urea genesis is the thing that replaces it. Both of them, it turns out, well, they seem to hit methamphetamine sensors in the brain. That's probably how they work, but that's okay. Totally legal. This one is. DMAA, not so legal anymore. So you don't buy DMAA unless you're willing to take the risk. Buy this stuff. Otherwise, this is one of the best you're going to find. Reasonable price. In my top 5. If you're a stim junkie, this is what I would recommend. Clinical doses of everything. It's going to give you pumps, going to give you energy, going to give you focus, and you are going to have an amazing day at the gym. Mr. Toastmaster.